Hello my friends, welcome to today's video. I'm Jeanette with Vivo Vintage Designs. In today's video I'm going to show you how to make a very simple and adorable Christmas card. I'll be using some photo paper on the matte side. I have a few different shades of green, a gold acrylic paint pen, a mini mister filled with alcohol, some double-sided foam tape, a glue stick, an applicator bottle with more alcohol, and a scissor. So the first step is to fill your sheet of photo paper with whatever colors you've chosen to create these little Christmas trees that we're going to do in a moment. I'm using different shades of green, but I think any color would look really cute. Now once you have your ink down, you don't have to fill the entire sheet of paper with the ink because you can use a little paintbrush to move the ink around. And I'm going to dry it a little bit. I thought I could move the ink around like that, but it dried too quickly. So I'm using an inexpensive paintbrush to move the ink around and make sure that I fill in all those white spaces because I will want to use this piece of paper to make more cards later on. So once I dry the paper, I'm going to take the mini mister filled with alcohol and I'm going to spray over the ink. And I'm using a mini mister because it has a really nice fine mist. I do have a larger bottle of alcohol that I use to spray some of my paintings, but it gives you really big droplets. So I want a fine mist for this one. So from a distance, I'm going to give it a few squirts and then I'm going to let it sit for a moment. And after a little while, I'll take my dryer and help it along. Now, if you get an area that you don't like, don't be afraid to cover the rest of the paper and just spray in the area that you're not happy with. And you can do this over and over a couple of times until you're satisfied with the look that you get. Or you don't have to spray it with the alcohol at all. But if you're familiar with my videos, you know that I really like that pebbly look. So once my paper is dry, I'm going to flip it over. And before the video, I did cut out the shape of Christmas trees. I did one large and one small. And I did that simply by taking a sheet of scrap paper, folding it in half, and along the folded edge, I cut out I drew one side of the Christmas tree and then cut it out so it would be the same on both sides. So once you've done that, go ahead and trace one large Christmas tree and then two of the smaller Christmas trees. And again, if you're using a small sheet of photo paper like I'm using, if you place your trees on the paper just so, you'll be able to get at least 2 cards out of one sheet of paper. Also, I forgot to mention that on the top of my Christmas trees, you can see they don't come to a point. I cut out a circular shape on one of them, on the large one, and then on the smaller ones, I think it was more like a diamond shape because I want to create toppers for my trees. And as you watch me cut this out, I'll let you know what I did wrong here. I should have known better, but I was excited about making the video and it completely skipped my mind. After you cut out your Christmas trees and before you adhere them to your card, make sure to add whatever embellishment you want with your gold acrylic paint pen. Because once you adhere them to the paper, you risk the chance of getting the gold onto the card. I was very careful. I glued them on first and then added the gold, but I had to be really careful. So I advise you to add whatever embellishments before you glue them to your card. So while you watch me finish cutting these out, I'll remind you that all the products used will be linked in the description box. If you don't see the list of the products, click on Show More or the arrow pointing down and the list will expand. And there you will find all the products and links. I will also link some of the videos for the Christmas cards I did last year that were pretty popular. In case you haven't seen any of them, take a look down there. If you click on the link, it'll take you right to the video. Okay, so now I have 2 small trees and 1 large one. And then you have to decide how you want to apply them onto your card, whether you want to do it horizontally or vertically. And you can see here that I have one of those little mats that I like to use on my cards. I bought these on Amazon, and I really think that they step up your card. I think they make them look a little bit more special. If you don't have them, that's okay. You can even take a Posca pen or an alcohol ink marker and create a border around your card just to make it stand out a little bit more. Just be careful with the alcohol ink markers because they will go through the paper onto the other side. Now you can see here I've taken another sheet of paper towel and I've laid it over the one I'm using to work on, because as I rub the glue stick on there, I want to make sure that I don't transfer it onto the card when I put the card down later on. So now I'm removing that sheet and putting my card down on the clean, or sort of clean, paper towel. And now I'm going to take my little trees and I'm going to adhere them. And I decided to stagger these a little bit. I thought it just made it a little bit more interesting. And now I'm going to take the larger card and I'm going to apply some double-sided foam tape, which will make this larger Christmas tree stand out from the smaller Christmas trees. Now, I bought this foam tape on Amazon, but I have bought some at Dollar Tree, and I was able to find it 3 rolls for $1.25. So if you have a Dollar Tree near you, go check it out, see if you can get your hands on some of it. Buy a few because this is really great for making cards. So here I'm just removing the backing from the tape. And I made sure to get all the edges because I don't want it to flop on the edges once I put it down. So there we have our 3 little Christmas trees, and now I am going to take the gold acrylic paint pen and I'm going to paint in my Christmas tree topper. And I will also be using that gold pen to put ornaments on the trees, create a little bit of garland. You can do whatever you like. You can even create just outline the Christmas trees. That would be really nice as well. And you don't have to use gold. You can use whatever colors you decide would look good on your card. And after the video, I did take the gold pen and on the beveled edge of the mat, I created a gold line just to bring more of that gold into the card and tie it all together. And if you have really great penmanship, you can write on the card, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you like. So this is a really simple card, easy to make, but it's really adorable. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you give it a try. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because I will be posting more Christmas card videos and you don't want to miss them. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.